This is my Dash compact air fryer, and it stopped working the other day. I wanted to make some chicken in it, and I plugged it in and I turned it on and it did nothing.
Counter cooking. No kitchen, no problem.
So right now, I don't know if you could hear it, but it's ticking away. So this is the timer on it, and the timer on it ticks and the timer on it works. And then here on top, this is the power knob, and what you do is you turn it on and you set the temperature. Now when you turn this on, these lights are supposed to light up. It'll indicate power and it'll indicate fan. And when you turn this on, it turns on the fan and it turns on the power. And as you can see, I just turned it on and neither the fan nor the power went on. No matter how many times I've tried to turn it on, it does not turn on. So the first thing that I did was I made sure it was plugged in correctly. It is. The second thing that I did was make sure that the outlet is working correctly. It is. And of course, because the outlet is working correctly, I don't have to check the circuit breaker, because if I plug in another appliance works fine. So I know it's not the outlet or the circuit breaker, which means it is the appliance. And I'm really not happy about that, because I really don't feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of this air fryer. So I probably used it less than 10 times to make French fries from either potatoes or sweet potatoes. And once I started enjoying it, making chicken in it, I probably only used it another 10 times. So I've probably only used this appliance 20 times. And I got it at HomeGoods or TJ Maxx, one of those. So I think I only paid $29.99 or $39.99 for it. So it's not like I spent a ton of money, but if I spent $39.99, let's say $40 on this, and I only was able to use it 20 times, that's like $2 a time that I used it. So I'm definitely not happy with this product. I wasn't happy that the tray that goes into this compartment got all messed up, and it was super hard to clean, and the nonstick coating was flaking off and peeling off. So that was the first thing that I wasn't happy with, and now it's just not working at all. So I definitely cannot recommend this product. Now I do have to point out that this is not one of the recent models of the Dash air fryers. This was actually the first model of the Dash air fryer that I ever saw in a store. It was a Dash compact air fryer, and I believe this one is not even being currently sold on Amazon. Their new model is a similar model, and I hope it's a lot better than this old model, because I just bought this one from HomeGoods, and this is the Dash Aircrisp Pro air fryer. It says up to 75% less fat, 2-quart capacity, 1,000 watts. And right here it says Aircrisp technology, superior air intake, provides even cooking and faster results. No oil needed, instant heat, up to 75% less fat, and crispier results. Here on the side it says healthier fried food. It also says safe and compact. This 2-quart air fryer fits on the countertop or in a cupboard for easy storage, and includes auto shutoff for safety. Fried food made healthy. Powerful Aircrisp technology fries food without added oil for the tasty crunch of fried food with 75% less fat. Easy cleanup, removable nonstick food basket designed for less mess and faster, easier cleaning. Perfect temperature control. Fry flavorful food with precision temperature control from juicy wings to deliciously crispy fries. So here's the back of the box, and this is the price tag. I got it at HomeGoods. It was $39.99. It says compare that to $70. And then on the other side of the box, they tell you more about their Aircrisp technology. And they say it's more than fried food, cook burgers, wings, pastries, and more, all in a single countertop appliance. Fish sticks and chicken nuggets go from frozen to crispy in minutes. So there's burgers, wings, fries, fish tacos, veggies, and pastries. So I have really been addicted to chicken wings in the air fryer, and also chicken pieces like drumsticks or thighs. I just absolutely love how they come out in the air fryer. They come out really crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, and they're not greasy and fatty at all. Also, I've actually cooked some beef in here. It was some pieces of London broil, and those came out really good too. And in the past, I've used it for French fries, and those came out great also. So I really do like the way air fryers cook certain foods, and it definitely cooks food different than any of the other Dash appliances. Like, this cooks very different from a rice cooker, from a slow cooker or crock pot, or from the Dash mini grills or griddles or anything like that. So this is what the new air fryer looks like. It feels like it's definitely bigger than the old one. So we have the handle here for the basket. I'm really curious to see what the basket's gonna look like. Inside there's a warning: choking hazard. Silicone tabs used to secure the tray inside the air fryer basket may fall off. Be careful when removing food and or the tray, because these small silicone pieces can pose a choking hazard if swallowed. Do not allow children to play with the air fryer or air fryer basket. For additional care and use, please refer to manual. So this is what the inside looks like. And this is the tray for the basket. And I'm actually a bit disappointed because it looks so similar to the tray from the last one. The main difference is this piece in the middle that you can easily lift it out with. But other than that, it looks so similar. I'm hoping the nonstick coating is better than it was on the last one. It's supposed to be a little bit bigger than the last one. So this is the insert that I bought for the last one to replace the tray. And actually, look at this. It's the same size. So this basket appears to be the same size as the basket on the other one, because this is once again a perfect fit. So if I needed to use this in here, if the nonstick coating goes on this, I could always use this. And then we also have this temperature dial on the top, which is very similar to the last one. And then I don't know if you could see it, but all around the sides here, there are vents all around it. It looks like for airflow. Hopefully it's not just for appearances. And we'll see if that makes a difference. Here are the two air fryers side by side, and the new one is just a little bit bigger. So it's wider here on the bottom at the base. This one is more tapered on the bottom. And it's also a little bit taller on the top, and it appears to be a little bit wider on the top because this one also is tapered in, and then this one is more kind of straight up and down. So I actually like the design on the older one because it is a bit smaller, but I would be really happy if the newer one worked a lot better than the older one. This is what the back looks like on these units. So they both have what looks like more vents, and these vents are actually bigger than these vents. So I think that's going to be a good thing. I mean, we're supposed to be cooking with air here, so it needs to pull in air. And this is what the air vents on the bottom look like. So this has more vents, but they're thinner. This one has less vents, but they're thicker. And the overall width of the vent area seems to be wider on the old one, but the new one has vents all over the top. So it'll be interesting to see if it works much differently. One other difference is that the old one was 1200 watts and the new one is 1000 watts. So it runs on 200 less watts than the older one. And right here on the side it says important: your air fryer must be placed at least 6 inches from walls or other objects. Please read the full instruction manual before use. I just washed out the inside of the air fryer, the basket, and the tray. And what I like to do before using a brand new appliance is to turn it on and let it run for a while. A lot of times it'll give off like a chemical odor because of the nonstick coatings and stuff. I'm not really the biggest fan of nonstick coatings. I would much rather have an appliance that was stainless steel, but we don't live in a perfect world. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Let's turn this on and let's see how it sounds. So yes, this one is definitely pulling air in from the top, which will be nice. I'm starting to smell that chemical smell, so I'll let this run for a little while, then I'll be back. I just cooked some chicken wings in the new air fryer, and from what I could see so far, the nonstick coating seems to be a little bit better on the tray in here because these did not stick at all. So with the last air fryer, I used to put the chicken in and I'd cook it for like 8 to 10 minutes and then I would go to turn it over and it would usually be stuck to the nonstick surface. And this time it wasn't stuck at all. So I'm hoping that this nonstick coating will be better than the last nonstick coating. I'm hoping it was improved. So as you can see, it was really easy to take the chicken wings out, and I probably had them cooking for 18 or 19 minutes. So the only thing I have on these chicken wings is some poultry seasoning. I just added a little bit of salt, and now I'm going to drizzle them with honey. I love just really simple air fried chicken wings. So I'm going to grab one and I'm going to taste it. Let's see if I think it's crispier than the last one, since this one is supposed to have the Aircrisp technology. I definitely don't think these are crispier. I'm actually kind of wondering if these are less crisp. It could also be that maybe I didn't keep them in there as long as I used to keep the chicken wings in the last one. I usually just set it for like 10 minutes, and when it beeped, I turned them over and set it for 10 minutes again. So maybe with this one, I just need to adjust the time. Maybe I should have left it in there a few more minutes. But anyway, I'm really happy that this air fryer is working. These wings taste really, really good. It's now a few hours later. So what I did was, after I cooked my chicken wings, I let this unit cool down. And this is the tray that's inside this drawer. And I wanted to do it because I'm like, let's see how easy it is to clean this one versus the other one. So then after it cooled down, I put this in the sink, I filled it up with water, and I let it soak for a little while. And I just cleaned it, and it was so much easier to clean than the old one. Like, I really thought I was going to have to scrub and struggle like I did with the last one. And that's not the case at all. Like, everything came right off this, and it was super easy. I'm still like, wow, I can't believe how much better this one is than the last one that I had. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel if you'd like me to post more videos like this one. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.